Well, buenos dias. Good morning. Uh, gonna have a little bit of a short life today. I don't know if it's gonna be that short. Captain, hey buddy, how's it going? Don't know if it's gonna be a short one or bit of a long one. Probably short. A lot of things going on today. Today's Thursday. Thursday. Jeez, the week has gone by so fast. Um, what was I thinking about doing today? Right. Okay. So, I have a few things now. I'm gonna kind of hang on just a bit. Hopefully, people will join me. Got caps here that people are watching. You hold out just a little bit more. I got a debut, and I'm hoping that our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Burns, 66, shows up because he's the one who created it. Um, Made me a new intro song. Now, the song as far as it being completed, is completed. It's not finished. There still are some finishing touches, and we're going to talk about that once I show the actual song. But the show still needs a couple of finishing touches, so I'm going to talk about that. Uh, the other thing too is what I got coming up for schedule. This starting tomorrow, or maybe later tonight. I'm not sure if I want to start tomorrow, but maybe later tonight. I might um I might do a live on some of Kaiser's newest his newest lives or whatever. Maybe tonight. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. Um, just really depends. Gonna work that one out. Um, but yeah. So I'm 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 giving it time now. I've been just to talk a little bit of shop before we get started. Um, I've been hearing some of you guys' concerns as far as like doing the whole long intro stuff. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm sure I'm sure if Shannon isn't going live for a few weeks, maybe for her own good, or maybe she is either she's taking a break or she's going on some sort of vacation. I don't know. I mean, I hope that she gets back in time. I mean, back in time. I mean, I hope she gets back uh, well and ready to do her own thing or whatever again. Uh, yeah, I mean, hope everything's good with her. Oh, okay, okay. Well, hopefully everything goes well and she gets out of it. Um, Good morning, Jet. How's it going, buddy? News now. Hey, buddy. How you doing? So, what was I? Right. So tomorrow or today, I might do a live later. Maybe. Not sure. Depends on how busy I am. But if I do, it's gonna be about Kaiser stuff. Now, I'm trying to do bingo cards so we can do Wrangler bingo. Um, it's so far it's been a little. I got the categories. I got the things that I want to talk about down. I got the things that I want on the bingo card. I just gotta find a better bingo card generator. I'm asking around trying to get that good one because all these other ones kind of suck. Jam and jet, jam and jet. So now, so what? Oh yeah, now I remember what I was saying. So I've been hearing some of you guys' concerns as far as the intro stuff is concerned. Now, just so people understand, eh, yikes. Well, I hope she gets better. I'll try to text her. I know you got a number. Just let her know that I'll try to give her a call or something. Oof, that's wow. Well, my heart goes out to Shannon, and I hope everything I hope everything works out for her. Um, I will be thinking about her, and I'll try to give her a call. Hopefully, somebody's there to accept it. And yeah, I wow, that's rough. Um, but yeah, I'll be thinking about her. Hopefully, hopefully I can get a hold of her somehow. Um, yeah. So, the intro, I created a song. Well, excuse me, I didn't create the song. Mr. Burns created the song. Um, I I just have it because I've been listening to you guys talking about how the intros were long or whatever. Now, in a way, I like in a way some people like the different types of music that I put. I get compliments on it. I've also been told that it gets too long or whatever, and so I, with the new song that Burns created, am gonna shorten up the intro, but in a little bit of a keeping with tradition, I'll go ahead and make sure that the songs that I put are going to be at the end, so that if people still want to hear my taste in music or talk music later, they can go ahead and hear the music at the end if they want. But the beginning is going to have its own. It's going to have its own intro. It's going to have its own music. Um, and that's what I'm going to be showing right now. What I didn't go to. I wasn't there. I have no idea. Um, I didn't. I didn't show up on Katie's heads or Schmidt's thing, so I have no idea what that's about. I mean, I mean, they probably both are talking shit. I don't know. I mean, I didn't. I don't know. I don't know. But Schmidt's been acting weird lately, so uh, I'm not. I have no idea what that's about. That's my name's Paul, and that's between y'all. I have no idea. Was it? I don't think so. I know Schmidt was here yesterday. I think it was, or the day before. I think, and I just he was just being a pain in the ass, so I just kicked him off because he's being a pain in the ass. But it wasn't I don't like whatever, like like if you get sad about it, it's like whatever. He would do the same to me over there. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about. But yeah, I haven't had your sister on here in I don't know forever, dude. So I don't know if yeah, I don't know. That like what could I tell you? Don't know. Oh, and anonymous to know, I really, I don't, I don't care. I don't care. But I just, what when I do my debunking videos on his dumbass, I'm doing, I'm doing, what I'm saying is that I'm trying to show people how he lies, bro. Like because he just lies his ass off. So like I'm just debunking his lies. I really don't care to like respond to any of his like bullshit that he puts on me or whatever. But at the same time, it's like I want people to see that I'm for real and he's the one who's being fake. So that's why I bring it up. But I appreciate the words, bro. And hey, remember, like I said, you're always welcome, man. Anonymous, dude, you're always welcome. I think you're a cool cat, man. You can always get on my live or whatever you want to jump on or whatever. It's cool with me. Bernsey, glad you're here, bro. I just saw you. Conspiracy music, thanks for showing up, bro. Let me just shoot. I did that thing. Oh, there it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah, there's nothing to worry about, man. Like I said it once, and I'll say it 1,000 times, man. Unless you're Kaiser, I'm never gonna harbor such a grudge that you can never come back and just talk to me. You know what I mean? Because like I don't, to me, it's just not that important. Life is too short to be all fucking petty over bullshit. Now, do we get annoyed? Do we get fucking bothered about stupid shit? Yeah, we do. And I don't hate anybody for being mildly in their feelings for a second. It's cool with me. Uh, so yeah, Birdsey, I dropped the link for you because I'm about to debut your song, your full on intro song, which I kind of marvel uh end credited it last time, right? Um, I because the last time I showed it, I kind of showed it in a kind of limited way. I figured I'd tease everybody about it a little bit, so I kind of made it like an end credit thing. But this time I'm gonna show it here so people can hear it, and also share Burns's idea as far as like he has a really good idea. So hopefully, like some of the core group here can uh can help me out with it because I think it's a good idea. So I'm hoping Burns shows up. If you see the link, Burnsy, be nice. There you are. There you are.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, hey, man. You know what? You know what? You know how much I appreciate you that I would give you the link so you can come up here, and I would lose a person watching just so I can have you up here.
Oh, that's no problem, man.
Thanks. Hey, who the fuck is Alice? How you
Who
doing?
the fuck is
I
Alice?
feel, I feel, I feel like I haven't. Some of you guys, I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a little bit. I mean, Jam and Jet was here the other day, so I'm already tired of you, Jam and Jet. But
Ooh, Garmisch. I'm about 2 hours and 45-minute drive away from Garmisch,
what
in
the
the
fuck is Garmisch?
Alps. It's Garmisch, Germany. It's right
Ooh,
by the foot of the Alps. Well,
is that where
maybe.
they make the chocolate?
No, no, man. That's where they have the there's American presence there. They have a place there for American soldiers to go, cheap hotels and stuff for the Americans.
Ooh, I want a cheap hotel.
Yeah,
I want a
yeah.
cheap, I want a cheap hooker too while I'm at it.
You have to have a cat card. I don't have a cat card for that.
What you call
You have
me?
to. I called you a cack.
Damn it! Damn it! Not you too. Yeah, I know. SB was talking about it the other day about the cat card, and I was like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
"That's good
I got
shit,
one
man."
too.
Oh, excuse you.
I'm special. Mine's special for the short bus.
Well, I'm glad you came up here because I wanted to debut your song.
Oh man, it's not done yet, dude. You gotta add the middle part is a part where you're supposed to put you talking or saying something over it.
I get that, but I want people to see it because I think we could get some help on that if I
Cool.
ask, right? So and again, people, there's no problem with asking other people for help. If you do it in an honest
Oh
way
no.
and you say what you need the help for, you can do it. Oh wait, am I gonna ask for money? No. So Kaiser, put it away. Um, yeah.
Okay.
So
Cat card.
doxing, doxing.
Doxing, doxing. No doxing.
Okay, that's it. Now I gotta have a big emergency stream now.
Oh no. Emergency
Emergency
stream.
stream. Um, I tried, I tried, I
Holy shit!
tried.
Have you seen all the community posts Stone Vets put out? Holy crap!
Stone Vet is on a marketing tear.
I
I'm
know.
it's good for him and everything, but it also would be good for your market if you went on other people's channels, Mr.
Oh, he'll
Stone
do
Vet.
that. We're nobodies.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm a nobody.
I'm a big
I accept
nobody.
my role as a nobody.
I don't. I don't accept this little bean.
Dude,
Oh,
did you see that picture of Kaiser taking a selfie through a mirror with his dad's military stuff on the wall? That's
oh my
hilarious.
God.
And his knees barely make it up to the past the cushions of the couch. That's how short he is. It's hilarious.
He's such a bitch. I, you know, and going through and like going through his lives, and anonymous dude came in here and said it. You know, this full of shit lies and everything that he talks about. He like you could tell he's got little man syndrome, right? That you could
Oh
tell
yeah.
that the way he gets pissed off and everything, like you could tell, like he's like, "Oh, I'll get them,
Well,
yeah."
well, look how this is my thing, okay? And this is where, as much as I don't like him, and I at least Kfar doesn't block anybody, delete their comments. I don't know if he does now, but I've heard he's starting to. But I noticed that I noticed that it's so funny how he can operate in a bubble. Kaiser, Frederick Wrangler, how he can operate in that bubble, and
Right.
in his live stream, there's a few times there in the live chat where people, you got an account, go on there, call Kaiser out for something, and then you see the comment get deleted, and then all his followers start responding, and then, hey, where are you? Where are you, bitch? Are you that much of a wuss to come back to come back here? No, he's not a wuss. The dude got blocked. He's not be able to
Yeah.
comment anymore.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And that bubble is giving him new followers that think it's okay to follow him because there's nobody there to to call him out, let people
Yeah.
know. And now
Yeah,
that's
dude.
why he's got all these people in the live stream because Fraud are bad, Wrangler good, all that BS.
Right.
And the sad
Go
part
ahead.
is the sad part is that that is Kaiser's reality. That little tunnel vision that he has there. That's all he has, and you can hear it by how shallow his statements are. That there's no depth to the man.
No, there's nothing.
Yeah, Joey, I'm up early. I'm up early for y'all. Actually, no.
Hey, it's
Actually, I'm up early because I wanted to debut this song by Bernz, which is gonna be my new intro. And I wanted to show it in its completion now. Where I was getting at with the whole, long intro stuff. I'm gonna switch it up because I've heard your concerns, and I'm a man of the people. I heard your concerns about the long intro and stuff like that, and I'm
so
not gonna
45
say
seconds.
no, no, no. I'm gonna get the 2 minutes that you gave me, and I'm gonna show them. That's how long the intro is gonna be. It's gonna be 2 minutes. Now, I was explaining why.
2 minutes.
I,
I only did
yeah,
45 seconds, dude.
no,
Is that
I got a 2 minute clip here.
is it a 2 minute clip? The
Yes,
song?
yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh,
Well,
damn.
I thought you did it like that on purpose. But
Oh,
hang on. No need to jump the gun here. And I guess I'm having breakfast at the same time.
okay.
Um,
Well, I just had lunch. It's almost one
go ahead.
o'clock in the afternoon here.
Okay, Mr. Germany, we know you're in Germany. Watch
Oh,
out.
Mr. Snow, too. We have about a half a foot of snow now.
Nice.
Not
Um,
nice. I hate the
Not
cold.
nice. You don't like
It's. I
little
don't like the
snow.
cold, dude. I don't like the cold.
It's the most wonderful. No, it passed already.
It's already
Anyways,
passed.
anyways, so I heard your concerns about long intros or whatever. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna use this song in its entirety, the 2 minutes that you gave me. I don't care what you say, and then I'm gonna have Tats. And I'm not gonna make him do it. I'm gonna ask him because he's been so nice to make me the intro that you guys have seen so far. The unforgiving Yeri thing, he made that, and I'm gonna try to have him add an animation now. Bernsey here made the song, and so I'm gonna put it up, and then you guys are gonna hear a little like what did you call it? What did you call it? That little moment where it's just like a little bit of a drum and
Oh, it's just the kick drum and the bass. That's like a breakdown where it's supposed to have you saying certain things from your lives, past
Mhm.
lives in there. You
Oh,
know,
so
and that's why I left that really long because you have a lot of good sayings and stuff. And
oh,
so you put your
stop
voice, you put
it.
your little clips of your voice in that section. Maybe if you want me to do it, I can. Maybe I pick out the best stuff and then put it in there, and
Well,
that's part
here
of your.
where here's where I hope that I can, I can motivate the audience to like start doing a little bit of participation here, try to get me that engagement from YouTube or whatever. So I'm gonna put it out. And I'll put the song out right now so you guys can hear it. And then on that downbeat, if you guys if you guys have heard anything that I've said and absolutely love it, or something that you guys stood out to you when you guys sub to me or whatever, something that made you feel like, oh, I like this guy for this reason. Um, you guys can go ahead and tell me what video in the comments. I'm not asking you to go through every single live or anything like that. Just the one that's pointed in your head, and every time you fire it up, you hope that I'll say that thing again or whatever. Just point to it on the video that you heard it, and try to give me a timestamp, so that we can see if that's something that we can fill in. And I would love it if everybody who would give it a shot would want to participate. It's gonna help me out in my engagement, and it's gonna help me out with creating this intro song in its complete form. And in a way, it's gonna be your participation as well. Like, you're gonna have something, and who knows? I mean, I don't know. I mean, unlike Kaiser, I don't believe that I have to get numbers like, right away. I don't know. I'm doing what I like to do. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and hopefully, my channel grows to the point where you never know. I mean, you never know. I mean, you might be a part of something, and I like it. I like that, knowing that people are a part of something we could remember for. So let me go ahead and debut this song real quick. Okay, it's just gonna be played in the background, so you guys can tell me what you think, and we could talk about it as it goes. But here we go. Okay, this is intro song, unfinished but complete timing for it. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Hey, Nicole, nice to see you. I really like how you captured the home.
Oh yeah. There's a breakdown.
Okay, so right here's where the
The talking stuff. The
so
clips of you from you talking, and maybe you're talking with somebody goes right here.
okay, so like, guys, is a Muppet.
Yeah, stuff like that.
You're really gonna listen to a murder burglar?
Yeah, stuff like that. And then it cuts out when the song, the riff comes back in. I think should be around right here.
You could, don't tell anybody, but I'm a Kaiser closet lover.
You know what, Jed? I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, rock it.
Great tune.
My tune. Patent pending, copyright.
The end.
Okay, so that's where it should have ended, right? Because I think
That's where it's ending. Yeah.
See, it keeps going.
Oh, you're looping it.
No, this is the whole thing that you gave me.
Really?
Yeah, so
It wasn't supposed to loop. It was supposed to end right there, dude.
It keeps going for like a whole nother round.
No, dude, no way. Are you sure?
Well, that's what you sent me.
Wow. No, the end. That one piece is supposed to be the end. That's crazy. I gotta see what I sent you. I gotta see what I sent you, man. Hold on.
Well, I only know that it keeps going because I was waiting for the welcome to the Yeri live show.
No. That's I wouldn't put no, I could do that. Oh, dude, I now just got another idea. I'll surprise you.
Yay. bernz surprising. Yay. No.
Here we go.
Maybe I did copy it twice. Not sure. I'm not sure. What are you talking about, Jamin? What do you want about now,
huh? Why are you abusing me? I don't understand. I'm really confused how.
Oh, now you're a victim? Now you're a victim?
Yeah, now I understand why Kaiser feels so abused by you. I didn't understand it until this morning.
I haven't even begun to abuse him.
Well, then you better get on the train before it finishes its ride.
Wait. Do you think he's gonna get arrested soon? Is that what you're telling me?
I think that I think there's a court case in the future. I really do. And I think that um, there's been enough attention where they have to take a look at it and revisit the charges. Um, what I like to do is I've never my uncle works for Newsmax,
Yeah, you
and
told me. Yeah.
I've never I would never ask him, hey, I got an idea for a show or anything. I just I feel like when my uncle used to introduce me to all the stars and stuff.
All the stars.
Yeah, like
Who were the
Morgan
stars?
Freeman, Morgan
Oh,
Freeman,
oh,
and
that's right. You did tell me that. Okay, all right, all right. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
but it was important, like treating them like you don't know who they are,
Oh,
that
well,
they're
yeah, that's
just
for sure.
another
Yeah,
person. Like
yeah, yeah.
when I was speaking with Anthony Hopkins. We spoke for like 2 hours, and amazing man, real deep person. He has a really great insight on life, and um, he talked about this void he has, and that at times in his life he was able to fill that void with the parts he played in the different films. And I met him when he was doing which one was it? It was the one in Italy on that Hannibal, and
Oh,
and they
Hannibal.
were in Rome. So I met him in Rome,
You met him
and
in Rome. Oh my God, Gem and Jet. What the fuck, man? That is an interesting ass story. Why do you say it's so mundane?
um, because I don't want to because I have this ability to exaggerate, to flower, to um, make it sound like wow, I did this. But the important part of the story for me was he he helped me with identifying that I have a void and my life depends on what I fill that void with. Do I fill it with positive?
Gem, Gem,
Yeah.
you have a very strange way of focus here, or a very strange focus, I should say. Most people, that would be a story to tell. Like you're saying it so casually that you really do have a void. I mean, if that resonated with you, and what you got at the end of that conversation was like, man, I really need a fucking void. Um,
I didn't need a void. I had a void. I had a void. I think we all have voids and we fill it with different things.
what are you trying to say? You trying to say I'm empty inside or something?
I
You
didn't
have
say
no
you're empty. I said,
soul.
yeah, you're full of void. Let me tell you, there's a lot
Oh
of full there.
shit! But
Uh,
listen. I may have
you fill the void either with negative things or positive things. Like
right.
Kaiser, how negative or how that void was attacking him for him to kill Cameron. Cameron.
Well,
How
if you
I mean, how ugly of a void does he have, and what did he fill it with to do those things that he's done, to steal all those weapons, to
to
rob
be
those
honest, and
employees?
if I had to get into the psychology of that situation, I would say it was jealousy. I mean, if you think about it, before we knew who Kaiser was, like he played himself up to be, you know, Dan Water Cameron. You know, like he made himself out to be that guy
The Cameron. Yep.
by the military service that he was putting out there and calling himself a, you know, oh, I'm a disabled man who saw combat and everything. And I think he knew Donald's case, or excuse me, knew his service and everything, knew how he was decorated, and it took him off the deep end. And so, I honestly feel like him breaking into his house and everything was about, you know, in his own mind saying, look what I can do, and you're Mr. Military, and I can break into your house and get your stuff. And then,
I think it's. I think it's more than. I think it's that there are no boundaries for him, and
could be that.
I think that it could be jealousy, but I think it's more that the drugs. But he didn't sell it. He went home and started using it. So how can it be? I took it for the drugs.
Right.
He's home playing videos. It doesn't.
Yeah, no,
Doesn't
it wasn't. I no, you know what, you know what. To me, it's two things when he went in there. I think the PS3 was inconsequential. I think it just happened to be there, and he always wanted one or whatever. But I think that what he really went in there were for the guns, were to get guns, to sell guns, whatever. But I also think that the whole thing happened that he hurt Donald Cameron Jr. And this is all opinion, right? This
yeah.
is not factual. This is all conjecture or speculation. Um, I think it was because he seriously it was jealous of Donald Atwater Cameron Jr.'s, you know, life
I don't
as
think so.
you
I
don't think
think
so?
there.
I
No, I
think
think the
he's too
dude
shallow.
had medication. I think the dude had medication that Wrangler wanted. Kaiser needed that medication. He wanted those drugs, and that he went in there and got them.
And then when he killed him, he
So
took
you don't know you don't think Bernsey, you don't think that you don't think that he had any kind of like forthright feeling
No,
for
no. I
no
think I personally think that the PS3 was a trophy.
could
You
be
know how you hear
could be
these serial killers and rapists, they they take something as that they can always go back to that moment when they did something, and they can keep reliving it. And
I
that's
think I don't think he took that as a trophy. I think he took that because he wanted a PlayStation. That's what I think. He sold what he wanted, the guns. He
yeah,
stole the medication that he wanted to take,
yep.
and got the PlayStation. I'll take this because I want to play video games.
wow, that you know
That's the
that
type of
seems
person he is. You
You
can
think
see it
he's
in
well.
his
that
eyes.
shallow that he couldn't see past that? That's
I mean, I that makes sense. That I'll you know I'll lean towards that theory. Um, but for me, in order for me to feel good about you know like him getting the death penalty for his crimes and everything, I'd like to ascribe a more sinister motive behind it. You know what I mean? But it could just possibly be what you're saying, and that's just as bad. You know, like it's just as evil
that's
because it's
worse.
like
To me, he knew the guy had medication, knew the guy was disabled, knew he can get in there, take advantage of the guy, get the pills. Oh, look, he's got guns. He's got this. I'm going to take all this. And he probably the dude was going to do something. That's why dude ended up not being around anymore.
right, and
So
it makes me laugh that people can believe that he's this, you know, like oh, he's this really nice guy or whatever, and oh, give him a second chance. It's like people
no,
don't.
second chances come from when you're young and then you correct your life. The dude is what? He'll be 43. Got busted when he was 41 for stealing from his place of an employment, a place where he told him he was a vet and that's how he got the job. So
Yeah,
tell
that's
me,
true.
that's this dude is just he's just this dude is just a pathological liar. Don't want to work, as we heard from his about from his ex-wife and why dude didn't want to work. He was being like a kfar, sitting at home while she worked, doing nothing. Thank goodness he didn't
doing
find
nothing.
YouTube back then.
He was doing nothing.
He was
The
doing
way of
nothing.
Well,
least the way of least
Nada. Then
resistance, so he didn't have to work. It was
yeah, that's how he's do the bare minimum. I don't understand people like that.
yeah, yeah. It's just a mentality where they feel entitled. And you know what? Just to add
I
to
don't
his
even think it's
psychology,
entitlement, dude. I think it's plain laziness.
nah, there has to be some
No,
entitlement there too. Like, well, even the laziest fucker, when he's just lazy, like we'll try to get him where he fits in. You know what I mean? We'll try to be like, okay, well, I'm lazy, but at the same time, I don't want to be a piece of shit. I think to be a piece of shit on top of that, you have to have some sort of like, there has to be a little bit more than just the laziness. I don't know. I just think so because I can't. I know people who are lazy, and even they like at their laziest will try to like they'll try to like fix their situation based on their laziness, but they won't do it. They'll have some sort of shame, and that's the thing is that this guy has like zero shame. He's a narcissist. He's a sociopath, so he has no shame.
no,
Therefore,
zero, zero
therefore,
shame.
therefore, he won't. The laziness coupled with that is what makes him the way he is.
And to me, the fact that he can show his face on YouTube and talk the way he does, but he can do that because he's in a protective bubble right now.
have have,
Oh
ha-
yeah.
ha- have either of you guys heard the dialogue or the monologue that he made, and it's him and JJ, and it sounded how he's like the savior to YouTube and the importance that he's doing, and it sounded to me as he was making a video for the court to show the changes that he's made because he knows he's going.
Hmm.
Did you listen to that one? I heard it on Stone Vets one day when I turned on Stone
Well,
Vet.
I
And
know, I know that he puts on like fucking like he's doing all this and that, and I saw a video where he was saying like I get elected officials who call me and stuff like that, and it's like, dude, there are no elected officials who are calling you. You somehow convinced
JJ is
JJ
the only
to
one.
believe in your shit. And in some ways, JJ is like Wrangler in the way that
JJ is a
he's a
bad guy.
He
yeah,
is.
and so I get why he joins with this dude. It's like he's just as bad, he's just as evil. So they fucking get together and they kind of want to like, oh, let's the two wolves in sheep clothing want to convince everybody that they're, oh no, we're sheep guys, look at us, we're sheep. It's like, no, no, you're not, dude. Like everybody can see right through. Well, excuse me, the people on my side can see right through you. 373 people can see right through you, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with that other 6,000 if that number is true at all. I mean, I got a stat that was kind of disturbing for my channel where somebody showed me the dead subs and the good subs and all that
You're
stuff,
killing
and
people.
no, it's just the saying, Jet. It's just the saying.
I was gonna tell you some of my war stories, but go ahead.
Virginia war story. No, okay, no.
No, I don't
um,
have no war stories.
don't fucking lie to me, Jet. I know that you filled up some cement shoes in your life. Okay, don't try to like bullshit me, man.
I
For real.
really think
Exaggerate.
I
I
think
can
I think
exaggerate some good stories.
I really I'm looking at I think
True,
Kaiser knows how to
true.
feed. I know how Kaiser feeds into people's anger to go along with him. He feeds into their anger with these frauditors. That's why they don't
Yeah,
care about his past. They love to hate on these people that they like to have that enemy, that common enemy, and he likes to talk
yeah.
bad about them, call them names. That's why Will is doing the same thing with his channel. He's got all the
Which, by the
same people.
yeah, which by the way, I don't trust him at all. Like
Yeah, he
all the
loves you,
fucking
huh, Jerry?
yeah, exactly. And another thing too that I love about these guys is they're like, "Oh, you're irrelevant, you're irrelevant," and it's like, "Oh,
And why are you
you're
talking
irrelevant."
about me, you bozo?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, that don't make no sense. It's like, how are you gonna be telling somebody you're irrelevant, but at the same time be all bothered by the things that I say? Now they're bothered because I speak the truth, because I'm calling them out on their fucking bullshit. And Will's bullshit is that he is he is bullshitting all the way. He's lying all the way. Like he doesn't know how to give a straight answer because all he's doing is bullshit. And it's like you can't ask him a question without him going into this whole long-winded bullshit that's gonna take you around in circles. And it's the same thing that frauditors do. If you don't like auditors and you're like over here thinking, I hate frauditors. It's like, well, okay, you hate frauditors, but these guys are doing exactly the same thing. They're doing
What
exactly
what
the
I've
same
what I
thing.
find sad is I think Will did his second live last night or whatever
Oh
Yeah, I saw
fuck.
time
that, but
that
I
it
didn't
was
get to
done.
listen to it.
Oh, he got he got porn bombed twice and still didn't take down his video. It's funny as hell. But some of the like I saw unclean hands in there. It's like that was one of the guys I still subs to, but now I unsubbed because how can you follow that guy? You know
Well,
But is he
how can
following
how
him
can
for
unclean
content?
hands? So
I don't
Is
know. I don't
unclean
know.
hands? Because sometimes they could be following them for content.
nah,
Maybe I don't
No.
know. I mean I don't know. Look. Look. As far as like other people who are around and shit, like like unclean hands or whatever. I mean, the man's going through a lot, and if he's not sitting here and listening to everything, I kind of get his position. He's got a lot of serious shit going on in his life, so I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily fault him if he doesn't know what's going on, because I know that if I had shit like he has going on in his life, I wouldn't be sitting here watching every single channel. Now, of course, he obviously is gonna support any anti-auditing community channel like he did once Wrangler until the truth came out, and then he cut him off, right? So maybe like he's just seen what seems to be an innocent kid, hasn't really had an interaction with him, and is just supporting him because, of course, auditor bad. So I don't know. I mean, I personally like haven't been like like what excuse me, unlike what Will is saying that, oh, I'm obsessed with him and I don't know what. It's like, dude, I fucking had you on my channel. You try to bullshit me and fucking dance around questions. I called you out for it. You couldn't take it, and you called me a homophobe. So what do you want me to do? You want me to just be quiet about it? You want me to be quiet and say, oh yeah, yeah, he's calling me a homophobe. Yeah, that's correct.
I love
No.
how they take I love how they take one little thing that you say and twist the narrative to make you look bad. I love how they do that when it probably is not even anything that makes you look bad. I really it's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Buenos
I love how
dias.
because they're trying to so hard to
No, I don't
they're trying so
understand this,
hard to get
Jerry.
people to hate you is what it
The
is.
only reason Jerry's homophobic is that his fear is that all the gay community are staring at him because they want him. So it makes him very uncomfortable.
It doesn't
He's
make me
that
uncomfortable. Just don't
attractive.
say that.
He-
Don't say
He's
that.
that
I want them to
attractive
look at me.
to the gay community that they're all just oh my god, there goes Jerry.
Oh yeah. Mm,
No,
come
but
get it, baby.
it's like you say, homophobic is being so self-centered. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
I know. It's. I don't know. I just it just makes me laugh that people would say use words like you're irrelevant, but then it's like you're having conversations about me that kind of like negates your relevancy. So I don't know. It's just funny
yeah,
to me
you're
that
so irrelevant. I'm going to talk about you for 3 hours.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, and that's the thing that makes me laugh. It's like, oh yeah, you're nothing, you're nobody, but I'm speaking the truth about you, and that's why you want me to shut up because you're like, would you stop saying things that are gonna hurt me? They're gonna hurt my reputation. Like, no, dude, I'm not
You
gonna
know what?
do that. I'm not gonna stop doing that.
Will could find this is the lesson that Will can learn. If you tell the truth, you never have to recall what you said.
Exactly.
I mean, because sometimes when I hear these guys, it's like, what tree did they fall out of? I
Yeah.
mean, I can't
I,
believe. Am I hearing this?
oh yeah. I feel
Am
the same
I
way.
am I hearing this? Am I hearing
I
this
was like,
correctly?
I can't believe what comes out of their mouths is what one thing for me.
I know, and they
Anything
got to eat with those mouths.
I
That's
know.
unbelievable. I mean, and this, and again, I think the scary part
Mm.
is that they have followers.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Well,
scary thing.
uh,
You got this
that
little
is
army of people. And remember the other day, one of them came over here, but they won't come up and address their side of the story. Come on up.
I
Let's
know.
hear. Maybe
yeah,
you have stuff that we haven't seen or heard.
yeah. No, they
Instead of
just
us proving it, instead of us
they
proving to you about the stolen valor, prove to us that he has really changed. Show us
yeah.
the receipts.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other part is that like they look at us like we're attacking him. It's like one thing that, and especially if you're his supporter, you come over here because you came here to hate watch, and you're listening right now because I know a lot of his supporters come and hate watch me after the fact. They don't come on a live, they don't come out to chats because they can't deal with the stuff that we bring out. So because he only speaks in anecdotes and he tries to act all angry about things like try to bend my wife to get me, whatever, however the fuck he says it.
I
um
said,
it's a thing that they have adopted the way he handles things, so they think that there is some sort of like animosity over here, or that if one of his supporters comes in here that we just want to jump on him and attack him and stuff like that. It's like, by no means, that's not what I'm here to do. If you come here with an open mind, I'm gonna treat you like that. If you come in here with a closed mind, then I'm gonna try to crack it open because you're
and it's a
you're
free
not.
country. You can listen to whoever you want to, but our
Yeah,
question that why Kaiser? Sell me on why Kaiser. Sell me. Be a salesman and sell me on why I should.
I can
Why?
simplify it for you. I can simplify it for you.
Yeah. No,
Frauditor
no. I want
bad,
them to do it.
Kaiser good. I know, but that's going to be their thing. They're going to be like, "Well, do you support frauditors?" It's like, no, we support anybody who's grifting. Look, the, Kaiser thinks he's putting out content. He hasn't created anything. He's a commentary channel. He doesn't create anything. The only thing he
No. And
creates is hate.
look back at the beginning when it was him and who else was there? They were
K-Fog.
creating that army and they were going out and harassing. They were going out and I mean, let's go out and they were talking about sniping, but they were talking about viciously sniping.
Well, look at that. If you look on the screen there, what Yuri has, you have one, two, the
Calfax,
third, the
exactly.
fit, the third video in, right, where it says dumbwaiter and Tifahoe court date, live coverage on scene. Look at that truck that has American flags on there. And then these are people that showed up at the court date to harass Chris and Tiffany. Who created that? Who wanted to do that? Who
Yeah,
got
but
his
look
people
how
out there to do that? Look at that. That's scary right there. Because if
no
somebody,
no we are lucky. We are lucky that um guys like SV, Jerry, Master Sergeant, um, Shiz, Wally, all them guys were able to formulate what I was feeling that there was something up and bring it to the surface.
I mean,
And
well,
I never liked the guy from the first time I heard him on
yeah,
Friday the
I
Trolls
didn't.
panel.
I
I
was
never
just
liked
like,
him.
I was trying to figure out why people like this guy. He was so ugly the way he talked to people
Hmm.
and
yeah. For like a time, like I was cool with them, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that I hated him all the way through. I thought he was all right. I didn't like the way
yeah, but
he.
there was something there. There was something,
Yeah, no, I
and
didn't I
there
didn't
was an intangible I couldn't get my hands on.
Well, there's something that I kind of give credit to, like other people who called it out later, and it was the thing that bothered me a lot about him is that he had an over politeness that I thought was not real. Like, you were overly polite, and I'm still looking for those damn emails.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
he,
Did Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. It's great to
Yeah,
see you,
yeah, yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Oh, ma'am, you're looking really good, ma'am. And I'm like, what the hell? You talking to my wife? And I break your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. And who the fuck you talking to? I'm sorry, I digress. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. It's okay. I like it. I like it when that street jam and jet comes out.
I've
The
worked real hard. Can you tell though? I've really worked real hard to become a human. I really have.
I can see you're suppressing your inner
No,
your
no,
inner
I'm not
monster. I get
suppressing.
it.
I've worked real hard at joining the human race.
Very well. Very well. Welcome. Welcome. We're glad to have you.
I know.
I agree.
I've
I
had some. Go ahead.
No,
I don't
I'm
want
just
to.
saying that I'm agreeing that the most channels mindlessness of the content. Uh,
Yeah, well,
he is.
that's
It's a
what.
lazy. It's an easy way to get on YouTube. I mean, I have I have two channels, and it's hard for me to. I mean, one channel with my music stuff is easy to do because I have a lot of video footage of me playing live that I can put out. The other one is about Wrangler, and the dude is so overwhelming. It's really hard for me to sit there and I put videos together. I don't just get his videos and comment over the top of it. I split it up. I put my own music on it. I put everything. I create it, and it takes probably 8 hours to 10 hours to create a small 2 minute clip video for me. You know,
Yeah.
he just does lives and grabs people videos and says, blah, oh, no, dumb waiter, this, oh, no, you got, maybe he'll spend some time to Google certain laws, you
Shit,
know?
that I even doubt. I even doubt that. Like, it's so there's so many people doing different like kinds of content out there, and all you got to do is be sub to like maybe like five different auditor channels where you can get enough information from them to make it seem like you did some research, and then
Yeah,
you have, then you have like lawyer channels like Merb and stuff like that, who will break down like case law and stuff like that. So I can see him just getting bits and pieces and using it to sound smart because that's what he does. Like I said before, he's a copy paste guy. He likes to copy things that he sees and then he pastes them onto his channel like if they're his. And even if you the problem is that like a lot of people, if you're sub to many different channels, this is the part that I don't get. Is like if you're sub to a bunch of anti-auditor channels, then go back and watch him. Understand this, he's the new kid on the block. He
oh
doesn't
yeah,
he hasn't been around that long.
he found a grift. He found a grift where he
Yeah,
can.
and if you listen to him and then watch those old videos or watch videos of
Oh,
other
you can't even
anti-auditors.
watch. He deleted them also. He was talking about put reposting his old videos. I was hoping he would.
He's not gonna do that. He is not gonna do that. He knows better than that. He knows that that's gonna sink him if he does that because we already debunk all of his lies just on the fucking shit that he tries to put out now. And it's like imagine all the bullshit he said back in the day. He ain't gonna fucking put that out. I mean,
No,
it
no.
still baffles me. It still baffles me that the RPG story is out there, and the RPG story is on my channel, by the way. Like, look, I'm gonna do everybody a favor, okay? Everybody that's listening, all the people who are listening, who are in this camp or whatever, and I know
Wait,
you
you're
guys.
gonna do a favor? Let me get a pen and paper because I want to hear what it is because I'm collecting. Go ahead.
you hold your horses, Jed. So I'm gonna repost the audio of him saying the RPG story. It's there. It's in my lives, but I'm gonna cut it and I'm gonna put it out for everybody to hear again because this is the story that he said to people who didn't know anything about the military because he knew we didn't know anything about the military. Me and the guy that were there in that live both had already told him that we never had been in the military and that we weren't going to sit here and pretend we knew anything. So knowing that, he told this extraordinary story of how he gets hit with an RPG while driving in a Humvee. And the pertinent parts of this story so that people know this is what I picked up throughout all the things. And shout out to MSG Retired, because it's Throat Punch Thursday, and he's gonna have his Throat Punch Thursday stream today. So make sure you're
Oh
over
crap!
there.
In a couple
That's
hours,
MSG.
I got a
Yeah,
11 o'clock,
notification.
right?
right. Yeah.
Eastern
So
time.
and so don't forget to do that, guys. Don't forget to do that. Go to MSG Retired's live and be a part of it. It's good stuff. But yeah, shout out to
It's
him.
5 o'clock my time.
And all of them all of them that made me understand this about the stuff that Kaiser's lying about is that he mentions the stuff that happened to him, and he mentions how he did this and that, but he never mentions his people or anybody that he fought with, anybody that he was there with or anything like that. He only mentions himself like he's the star of the movie. You know what I mean? And it's like, if you listen to
It
any
would have
real
been
vet,
different if he was on a World War II motorcycle, because then it could have been
right,
him alone.
right, exactly.
I mean, the guy is it's a disgrace to anybody who got injured in battle, or even guys that got injured not in battle.
Right.
And I was a substance abuse counselor for 3 years in the Navy, and I treated Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, and civilians, the contractors, and their families. And I've never heard anybody talk about being sexually abused because they had a tiny dick in boot camp.
Yep.
And I bet I've seen over 300 people, 400 people. After that, when I worked in the rehab, I worked in detox. I've never had one person come in crying about their poor little needle dick and
Needle dick,
how it makes
needle
them
dick,
drink.
needle dick,
Ne-
needle
Needle
dick,
dick the bug.
needle dick.
We used to have a saying when I was growing up: needle dick the bug fucker, and and but that's the first I ever heard that. I've heard of sexual, any kind of sexual abuse, neglect, anything is totally 100% wrong. But I still can't see in boot camp anybody stream sniping people's little dicks while taking a shower. We all just got off a bus, and the last thing I want to do is look at anybody's junk. So I don't know what he's talking about. And and if he did get it, he needs to get some counseling, because all the drugs and all the stealing and it's his whole. He is a bad dude. He is not a good person, and I believe, and others believe this too, is that leaving him out there alone, he's gonna do it again.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
that's for
way that he
sure.
can live without doing the crimes.
Well, I mean, technically, in a roundabout way, he is still being a criminal, right? Because what is he doing? You know, like he's
Oh, the HIPAA with Tiffany the other night. That that might not be a crime, but that's an ethical crime.
no, that's just, yeah, that's just straight up wrong. I mean,
I mean,
that right
it's a
there.
crime. I believe it's a crime for JJ, but it's an ethical crime for Kaiser. But he has no core values.
It's definitely an ethical crime. Yeah, no, but that is just completely wrong. Like, I don't understand how people can't see, like this guy and what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like,
Like I
If
how
I
can you
did
said,
go
that,
ahead and
if
sit
I
there
did something
and
like
say,
that, I
"Oh,
would feel so ugly about myself. I would feel ugly. Like how did I just do that? Oh my God, how do I make something up like that? How do I fix that? How do I repair the damage of just but that's me. I wouldn't be able to
right, Right.
It's sad.
I get it. I get
It's
what you're
just
saying. Why am I having trouble finding your weekly roundup?
I
who
have no
mine.
idea. Man. No, mine. It's Wrangler's weekly roundup.
Did I get that wrong, or did I have to
Wrap up,
capitalize that? Oh, wrap up. Oh my god, I'm so
wrap
stupid.
up, wrap up, wrap up, because it's got to be WWW. That's why. So not roundup, but wrap up.
And
No, not rap like
I did
rapping
spell that
music.
like
W. When you rap, there you go. I'm not on there rapping. There's no way I don't have that skill, and that is a skill. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
there
You didn't
you are.
subscribe to that channel, yeah, dude.
Douche. I'm a douche. No, you know what? You know what?
I know I said dude.
Every time. No, I'm a douche for not subscribing to it. No, I remember the day you left the link. I had pulled it up, and I think I had pushed subscribe, but then I pushed it again. I do that a lot because I when I'm on my laptop I use a stupid mouse pad, and I end up doing that to myself too. I'll hit shit and I'll be like, oh fuck, I didn't mean to hit that. Or sometimes I'll be like on Wrangler shit and I'll hit the stupid subscribe button and I'll be like, fuck, I didn't want to
Oh
subscribe.
no, I accidentally did that to one time too. I automatically unsub from him. There's no way I'll do it. Sub to his channel.
Yeah, fuck
Screw
that.
that. Not
Okay,
even
what
to try to talk to chat with him.
do you have a achy breaky heart,
I
the
got the
purple
first
hearts?
part. Oh yeah,
And
I
he
got the
does
whole
have, you know what?
song.
To
I
go
got
with
the whole
that little
song, but I'm sorry.
that squeaky voice he has. He sounds like a he has like a little mouse head with the mouse ears. It's, and
Yeah, he's a mousy
but it
guy.
makes sense because he's a cheese eater. He's a real cheese eater. That's a guy that
That a face only a mom
he
could
would
love.
hang around in our crowd. That's for sure. He would not hang out with the people I hung out with.
No,
Oh, same
he's
here.
definitely a weak guy. He's definitely a weak dude. Like that's for sure. And you know what? Something that another thing that I've seen around here, because I'm in Oklahoma, by the way, and I'm not doxing myself. Hey, my name's Jerry, and I'm not doxing myself, but I live in Oklahoma. And being around here, you know what I noticed? There's a lot of like little like memorials of of military stuff around here, and they have like full on tanks like in certain areas, and they'll have like an airplane and stuff like that, you know. And I could see how he could just like, you know, in his mind be thinking like, what's a way I could grift people on the internet? And he's passing by one of these memorials of these like downed airplanes or helicopters and be like, yeah, some military story that would work.
No, I think he got it from his dad.
No, he's not smart enough to do that.
Yeah.
He he just has no he has no stories.
He doesn't have a story. He's because
He,
his story sucks. His story
Right.
sucks. He's a failed criminal.
no,
He's a
his
failed
story
criminal.
A lifelong criminal.
And a
he
failed
has
like
no
that.
story. That's why he has to take from others.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I think. Look, is there a story to be told there? Yeah, but it's not in the way that he would want it to be told, right? Because it's like to him, it's like, oh, talk about my military experience and oh, I'm a great hero, right? But no, his story is interesting because he's a compulsive liar. He failed boot camp twice, and he's the only suspect in the death of an actual, you know, Marine disabled veteran. You can't write that shit. Like that's a fucking story of a loser that you can tell at one of those like, you know, independent movies that you might see in, you know, in Cannes Festival or some shit where people would be
Yeah, and
like all
he still
interested.
has 5 felonies pending,
Right, yeah, and that's true. That is true, and people
and he
for you
admitted
people.
it online that he did it.
Well, the other
Dude,
night
he is.
he doxed himself and he actually said he's in Oklahoma. So so
You heard this. You heard this. I know.
oh,
SV heard it.
Stone SV posted that community post saying he actually admitted that he was in
Yeah,
what you call it.
I'm waiting to see the stream on the live. Like, I fucking can't wait for Stonevet to come on and talk about it. Like that's gonna be awesome.
What's that he going to talk about?
about the stream that he made where he doxes himself, saying that he's in Oklahoma. Which I've heard, like, like, just based on the things that he's been talking about lately, talking about the weather and stuff. Like, I'm here, I'm in Oklahoma, so I know that the weather is cold right now. I know that the weather is freezing right now because I'm here. And so him saying, "Oh, it's freezing" or whatever. I know he ain't in Texas. I know he
Well,
ain't
it's
in Texas.
freezing in
He just
Texas too. My mom said that San Antonio is freezing cold. Um,
okay, but is it snowing?
no,
But it's snowing over here, and that's where he can't hide because it's like
I think it
it's
was on.
snowing over here.
I think it was on MSG or S SV
whether,
where
whether it's
the
true or not,
commercial
it's
there's a
irrelevant.
commercial
what's
there's
up,
a
Rebel?
commercial from Oklahoma on the live.
Yeah, he did that a couple times when he was putting up videos and they showed all these what you call it, commercial Oklahoma local commercials.
That's
It's
funny, and
funny.
that's funny too.
It,
I wish that I didn't. I wish I didn't pay for Prime so that everybody could see the commercials that I see. unfortunately, unfortunately for everybody, I actually pay the 10. What is it? The $13 a month. Fucking Wrangler, you dumb fuck. Mr. Fucking, I make a bunch of money, but fucking can't pay the fucking premium on my YouTube, you stupid motherfucker.
eh,
Like
I
how
don't pay
difficult
for premium on YouTube because I pay for other streaming services. So
How
no,
much is
no,
he making a month on
no,
YouTube?
but
Do you really make
I
who
don't
money?
know. I
him?
don't know. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I don't know, but the reason why I bring it up, the whole thing about the Prime stuff, is that, like, dude, you're a content creator who restreams things on the internet. You restream things on YouTube. At least pay for the subscription so that your fucking people don't have to sit there through you watching a commercial or hitting the skip button. Like, that's so
Yep,
fucking tacky.
No, but how much is he making a month?
I don't
that's hard
know.
to say. It's hard to say. Somebody put up his so whatever that
Numbers.
somebody put up that he probably makes I would say anywhere from I would say between depending on the month probably 800 to 1200 bucks a month.
That ain't much.
Who the
See,
fuck, who the fuck is that? Are you
he's
in
not he's
Australia?
not he's not a good criminal if you ask me.
No, yeah, he's a terrible.
Good
He's
criminal
terrible
be
at everything he does.
Well, he's paying no bills, that's for sure. He's living with mommy.
yeah, but 1,200 a
Uh,
month.
I don't know.
That's not
I
a
don't
good
know.
criminal. I know
No,
some criminals
he's
making some money.
no. I mean, he sucks as a criminal because he's been caught 5 different times, and
Twice.
he took a plea deal. No, well, I know he got caught twice, but what I'm saying is that he took a plea on 5 different felonies, and he's got 5 more pending. And you're still getting caught, and you're still like on pretrial release. You suck. You suck as a criminal. You're no good at it. And then, like, the only thing he's good at is just fucking bullshitting and telling lies and shit. But even then, he's not good at that because he gets
Even
caught in all the lies he says.
then, even a watch, the bling. You see the little bling watch he has?
Oh,
Looks like
that's
a
so
little girly watch
stupid.
on his wrist.
That's so fucking that is probably the fucking one of the most dumbest
Tacky,
things.
tacky, tacky.
Yeah, he's just a fucking tacky dude. I mean, look at it. He can't even fucking like what kind of a grown man gets on camera wearing a fucking shirt where your collar's all fucked up. Like, now I get it if you've gone to work and everything and you fucking had a hard day and fucking, like, okay, you come back and your collar's a little bit, like, off or whatever because you've been wearing it all day. But he gets on camera and he got the option of taking all day to fucking iron out that collar, and instead he gets on with it like that. Like, what kind of a dumb piece of shit does that? Like,
You know,
go ahead.
I listen to him and I think about some of the guys I hung out with in my day,
Yeah.
and he would say just one of those the guys I hung out with. If they thought that you were fucking riffraff or they didn't trust you, they would beat the fuck out of you right there, right there. I mean, your bottle will be going one way, your shoes will be going another. They would kick the fuck out of you and let you know that you're full of shit.
That's how you
Yeah,
learn
hell
life
yeah.
lessons back in the day. That's how I learned my
Yeah.
lesson. If I was a dick, guess what? My ass got beat. Guess I'm
Yeah,
not
I
going to be a
mean,
dick
the way
again.
he talks, I got friends that they wouldn't even say. They would just, he would say something, they would kick the fuck out of him right then and there, and
Duh.
I would say, "What are you doing? The guy's full of shit, man. Don't fucking come here talking shit. Don't
Yeah,
fucking
well,
do that
yeah.
here."
Well, I
You
mean,
know?
dude, that's what I mean is that, like, I see bullshit in them because in my day growing up, like we would catch people fucking bullshitting, like people fucking saying stupid shit like that, and then the ones that really got fucking hurt were the ones that try to act tough and be like, oh yeah, I'm this and that, and all you were doing was getting everybody to be like, oh, so this guy's a tough guy, all right, cool, like we're gonna make our bones on this guy, and this is a thing that would happen where I grew up. It was like if you were sitting there telling everybody how you were this fucking badass or whatever, they come after you because they're gonna test you. They're gonna be like, all right, you think
Yep.
you're fucking hard as fuck? We're gonna go test you. And a lot of people who put up a front would get their asses kicked. That's why me and my friends kind of adopted this thing. We would say, you don't gotta lie to kick it. We'd always tell them, you don't gotta lie to kick it. You come here and you say who you are. We're gonna accept you. Just let us know, like, you know what I mean. If you come and putting up a front and acting like you're not what you say you are, and we suss it out, we're gonna fuck you up, dude. Because it's like we don't need that shit. Like
Yeah,
I
nothing. We would call you what you were. If you, let's say, you always bumming a cigarette. Hey man, you got a cigarette? We'd call you a sponge.
Yep.
yeah
Oh, here comes a sponge. I use cigarettes. Here comes a sponge. And
yeah
but we would call you what you were. And and that's what Kaiser. He's a sponge.
he is a fucking sponge.
Sponges
The
off
fucking
everybody, everything. There's nothing
no
of his
no
own.
no. I think he's advanced now. I think he's a leech. He's a fucking leech.
Yeah, you're
Because
probably
he's
correct.
he latches on and he sucks for blood. Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess because sponges, they maybe grift once, twice, and then they're on their way to some other deal. Where he's a leech. He's holding on tight.
Yeah,
That's
he's got
funny
he's
about
got
the paid
knocked.
memberships. My thing is with memberships. People pay memberships to a channel to get extra content that non-members don't get. And what I find funny is that whatever members only stream or members only content that Kaiser has offered to the people who paid for his channel, zero. So his people, his members, are just income to him because he
Yeah, no,
doesn't.
yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
point. That's a
just
real
like
good point.
I remember. He was having a birthday party, right, for Kimmy, and she doesn't even live in the same state.
Right. Who's to say that fucking that David gave any money to Kimmy? Like he probably did it or whatever, and then Kimmy probably was like, "Oh, what are you gonna give me?" He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna send you some flowers." Oh yeah, the flowers cost like $1,400, and they're like only like probably like 300. If that if you went that expensive, because I could see him looking for the fucking cheapest bouquet of flowers he could find, then sending it to her with a little card saying, "Oh, thank you, my perk pig. You're so beautiful," or whatever the fuck. But it speaks to his character. You know what I mean? He's over here telling everybody, "Oh, I never asked for a dime," but yeah, you do fundraisers all day and shit. He called the GoFundMe that the professor did for me as a scam, but yet him fucking doing a birthday for Kimmy
Oh, and his
is
daughter. Remember,
somehow
he was
oh
doing
yeah, and
money
then
for.
the daughter, yeah, and the husky.
Uh,
He's such a fucking full of shit dude, man.
how
And
can
all
you?
that's forgotten now. What daughter?
He's
What
in a
what
husky.
husky? You
You know,
know.
I have two dogs, and I buy my dog food. I mean, I don't. My wife. If I have a birthday party for my wife, it's coming out of my pocket. We're having it at my house, and we're having it with her friends.
Right, yeah,
Maybe they
exactly.
will invite me.
Well, yeah, but
And
that's this is why I don't understand the whole thing about you only have this many subs or whatever, right? And for me, it's like dude, if I had 50 subs, I'm all like shit. That's to me that's a lot because I've been to actual parties, like where people actually are in a room there to celebrate for you, and I've had a party full of people. It's only been like about 30 people, and that's getting like even the most like extended people who were in my life at the time. So it's like to have say 300 and what I have right now 373 people who like my content. Like to me that's fucking that's humbling. I don't see how anybody can look at 373 subs and just scoff at it like, oh, what? Oh, this is all I get. This is it. This is it right here.
I think
Like,
we lost. I think we lost.
no, it's fine. Well, it
Oh, there he is.
happens. It
He puts
happens.
me in a corner all the time.
Yeah, I'll teach you not to listen to say
That's
Yeah.
to follow what I
abusive.
say. Well, you know
We
what,
need to
Gem and
call.
Jet, I'm abusive. All right, how about that, huh? I'm
I'm
Only
gonna
gonna
to
call
me
I'm
though.
CPS. I'm calling CPS on you. The
you
YouTube
call
CPS
CPS.
CPS
Call
program.
CPS. Let me see you go for that phone, Gem and Jet. Let me see you go for that phone.
You start. Hey, don't fuck with me, all right? You fucking with me? You fucking with me? You think I'm funny?
Yeah, I think you're funny.
Oh yeah. I'll fucking kick you like a goddamn mule. You don't fucking talk to me like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Hey! I heard Gem and Jay used to do shines. You used to shine shoes, didn't you? Didn't you used to shine shoes really nice?
I used to paint houses, and if you keep it up, we'll be painting yours.
Well, why don't you come? You want to paint my fence, huh, Gem and Jet? Go get your
Yeah.
go get your paint box.
Did you see that in what was that? Robert De Niro in what was the name
Goodfellas?
of it? Was that no? It's a brand new one where they talk
Oh,
about
I heard about it. I haven't seen it though. The
hey,
new
hey kid,
Scorsese.
you paint houses means that you you know you kill people.
Oh,
And
okay.
like when they
Wow.
say
Okay.
you're
Sorry.
gonna paint the house, they paint the
So
house red.
that
You know.
so does that mean Kfar has a particular set of skills? Is he's an anchor painter? Is it like a
Yeah, I still would never want his job, man. They work their asses off, and when they fucked up, they beat the fuck out of him. Right? They take him down to Anchor Windlass and just pop the fuck out of him.
Ow, God, could you?
They
Wow,
come
that's
back,
not
they
that.
had to be sideways, and they be like, huh?
Did you guys hear that? Them hands on Jam and Jet are heavy. Those are some heavy hands. Did you hear that shit? Something like he was slapping some like raw meat right there. Dude, like he was fucking. Are you turning over a big beef brisket or something? What is that? Oh my god, those are some heavy ass hands, man.
Yeah. So no, but I bet K Farm went to the Anchor Windlass, and if I and he'd come back all beat up, and he probably never liked the Navy after that. The Irishman, that was it. Yep,
Oh, that's a good movie.
Thursday.
I liked it.
That was a great movie. Long movie,
Uh,
great movie.
I like it because
long movie.
Sebastian Maniscalco was in it. One of my favorite comedians.
I like that.
Well, no, I would, I
I
would, I
love
would, I
Joe
would,
Pesci.
I would love to talk movies with Stone Vet, but it's impossible to get him on your channel. I guess he's gotten too big for his britches. He can't even come on a little guy's channel and come and talk some
Yeah, you
movies.
gotta have
But
at least
whatever.
500 subs.
I'm not butthurt about it. I'm not butthurt. Do I sound butthurt? Do I sound like I'm mad about it? Do I?
You sound
No,
butthurt.
no, I think he said once you get 500 subs, you can talk to him.
I think so too, right? But by the time I get 500 subs, he's gonna be at 2,000 and be like, "No, you're gonna need 1,000 to talk to me." I'm like, fuck, man. Like, are you serious?
You know, I don't think it has to do with because I've been looking around and trying to figure out where do I
What do
fit
you
in and
what have you been looking around? What have you been looking up?
and
What, Gammon?
all the different contents, different kind of contents to
All
see
the
where
different
I fit
content?
in. I
You
gotta
don't
figure
fit
out.
in every. You don't fit in. You're not a fitting kind of guy, Jammin' Jet. You, sir, are an elephant in a room. That's what you are.
There's a pink elephant in the room, and there's
You and your voice, man. You should just fire up alive and just start telling everybody where the bodies are.
there are no bodies.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I
Sorry,
want him
everybody.
dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to come in the middle of the night and piss on his grave. And that's a good
Yeah.
daddy.
Al Capone, everybody. Al Capone.
My
Well,
my I think I told you the story. Uh, my dad said, "Hey, get in the truck, go to work with me." So my dad owned a garbage company when I was a little kid, and we're driving along, and he goes through a yellow light, and a cop pulls him over and starts yelling at him. My father, go fuck yourself. I guess my father would have been a good auditor, and the cop says, "You listen to me. The next time you do this, I'm gonna ram you." My father, go the fuck out. I got more metal than you do, you fucking moron. And then we went on our way, and I was like, wow,
whoa.
holy shit. And but
The-
nobody fucked with me in my neighborhood because they were afraid of my dad.
sure. They were afraid of your dad. Yeah, Jammin'. Yeah.
They were afraid. And my dad, I was 12 years old. My dad said, I got the shit kicked out of me by these guys. They took my shirt, put it over my head, and they fucked me up big time. And I went home crying, wah, 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 like a wrangler, wah, wah, wah. And my father and my uncle were there. They're having a couple of beers. They got their little t-shirts on, and what the fuck you crying about? Oh, they beat the fuck out of me. But I didn't say fuck because then I would have got another bad ass whipping right there. And he said, what the fuck? Stop your crying right now. All of a sudden you stop crying, just magically stop crying.
Yeah,
And
that shit is fucking powerful.
yeah, so he goes, he went out in the back. I'll be right back. And we had this big old pick handle. And he says, you take this and you beat the fuck out of him and you don't come home until you beat the shit out of him.
Man,
And
who's beating the shit out of people?
so I had to
Uh-oh.
walk around the neighborhood. I had to go find these fucking guys and kick the fuck out of them. And they were like laughing at me, Oh, come on. What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Look, I got it. My dad said I can't come home unless I kick the fuck out of you guys. And they're all laughing at me. And after that day, nobody laughed at me again.
There you
And
go. Well,
I remember I went
hey,
years
Tats.
later. I went into a bar and one of them guys were in
Oh,
there, and he was telling people, "Don't fuck with him. He might not fuck you up right now, but he'll be back later to fuck you up."
yeah, don't let
And
him tell his dad. They're like, what? He's gonna get his dad? No, his dad's gonna motivate him to come fuck you up.
Hey, I heard the name Wrangler invoked, and it just made me appear like a manifestation.
yeah,
because
another Kaiser closet lover is here.
Right, that is true. I love Kaiser. As a matter of fact, I like the way his toothless breath smells and everything.
yeah,
Tats, I was telling them when I was growing up, the guys I hung out with, the first time Kaiser would open up their mouth, and I'm embarrassed to say, I really am, because I really would never like to look back and say, man, I hung out with some fucking creepy guys. Would
you
kick
did.
the fuck out of him right then and there. As
Yeah.
soon as he opened his mouth, they would have beat the fuck out of him. And I feel bad that I hung around people of that mentality, because I always like to think of myself as a nice, mild mannered person.
No,
I just ran into something interesting. The reason why I came up here, I was just going to tell you guys about it just for a second.
Right.
So we all know what Kaiser does when he gets challenged on his channel or anybody asks him any questions that he doesn't like. What does he do? He blocks you,
Deletes the
right?
comment.
Blocks him,
Deletes the comment. And blocks them.
Blocks
Kicks
him.
him to the
Okay.
curb.
Well, interestingly enough, now, did you guys catch that I'm working on another channel right now that has to do with challenging people who believe in Bigfoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I heard it last night. I heard that last night.
right. And it's just for fun kind of thing. I just wanted to try something a little different at the same time while I'm doing this kind of thing. And it's just because I've always been fascinated by people who believe in things that really have never been proven. And as a matter of fact, there's very few things that have been searched for the way Bigfoot has been searched for, and yet no one has ever found any concrete proof of this thing existing. But anyway, I found a
You would
guy.
think that there'd be one stuffed in somebody's fucking living room somewhere.
You would think
Hey,
so, but
I'm sorry,
but
but what were you saying? I missed that.
about what?
What were you saying that you? Because I lost audio for a second there.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. So, I'm working on a channel you already know about, challenging
Yeah.
people who believe in Bigfoot, right? And
Yeah.
so I'm working on this guy. And I'll change what I said a little bit. I'm working on a video about this guy who suffers from what I believe to be like an extreme form of pareidolia, where he's always looking at things and he sees faces in everything that he looks at, apparently.
Right. You told me about that. Yeah.
Like Kaiser, this guy completely blocked me as soon as I asked him any questions about what he's talking about.
Wow.
And this guy, and so my thought process is it that I'm wondering about something. Is it because these people know that they're lying, or is it people that they don't know it they're lying and they don't want to I don't know what it is. Do they know they're lying?
Maybe they don't want to. They don't want you challenging their belief system.
Yeah, but
so
why?
It's so fragile. It's fragile.
That's what I'm asking. Why is it so bad to be challenged on your belief system? Why do these people want to just isolate I just think of their viewers as almost like victims, like they're being victimized by someone who wants to isolate them from anything else other than what you're trying to put out.
Right. And so I completely get what you're saying, man. I hope you can dive into that a little bit more. But I have to hard out here, guys. So I thank you guys for showing up. I gotta get out of here. You guys have been great. Thank you, Jaminger, for showing up. Bernz, thank you for the song.
No problem.
Can I tell people what my name of my new channel is? It's called No Squatch. Just put
No Squatch.
No Squatch. No Squatch.
I'll get the link and I'll put it in the description for you, buddy.
All right, I appreciate it.
I'll put Bernz's Wranglers weekly wrap up on my description as well.
Every day conspiracy, many prayers.
Yeah, so everybody,
Alex, have a good day. Good to see you.
Nice to see you guys, and I hope you guys have a good morning. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, man, you have a great day, man.
Later.
I'll see you guys. All right, see ya.
All right, man.